What is going on, every we back at it again. Type B with some more salad Saiyans. What if Saiyans kept their tails? You feel me? It was easy, bro. It was a wash. Them niggas hold all of Namek. All of Namek got hold, bro, by these niggas, bro, keeping their tails, bro. Oh me. Now we get into the ignorant shit. Yeah, that Akari shit is cool. It's cool, but against these androids, it's like, bro, Super Saiyan wasn't even enough for android shit. And low key, I don't think yet nobody went Super Saiyan yet, right? Nobody went Super Saiyan yet. No. Nope. Nah. I think he's doing Future Saiyan. Is that Future Gohan on the thumbnail? Anyway, yeah. I woke up this morning too. CC2, man. We get another dot hack game. Taishi. Oh my god. I remember the first time I played dot hack GU. The one with Haseo. That's the one. The other shit. And oh my god. The one with the blue hair nigga, I believe he had blue hair. What's he? Nope. That shit pissed me off. Anyway. Rengeki, Hellblade. I'm yapping. Anyway, if you video over, like, man, comment down below, subscribe, all that good jazz, man. Subscribe to Salad Saiyan. Get brought to 500,000. Alright, I think I'm gonna do 2 for 1 today. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 in 1. You feel me? But yeah, let's dive on in.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we'll be continuing the scenario into the Android saga, both in the future and present timeline. Last time, we saw what happened at the end of Namek, as well as what happened when everyone got back on Earth. Instead of going through the present timeline, we actually cover the future timeline. And now we'll see the two of them converge. The future warriors were in a pretty sticky situation, but there may actually be a way out.
Yeah, but I still got hold.
The only issue is, they can't really face off against the androids right now. For this part, let's hit a like goal of 3,000 likes. Once we hit that, I'll continue with another part to this series. Anyways, let's pick up from here. Gohan, Krillin, and Cargo continue their training. Gohan's aiming to get the wrathful form for himself, but it's a bit tough. Krillin believes he can do it though. As long as they keep training, they should have enough strength to get away with getting a Dragon Ball. After a few months of training, Gohan's actually able to access it. Not to mention, Krillin and Cargo are a lot stronger too. They can't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. Okay, we're in the future shit. Yeah. Niggas still got knocked off. It was Gohan and the goddamn Namekian.
But this power makes them confident enough to go and find a Dragon Ball. So the three of them head out.
It's not enough.
They have a Dragon Radar.
Overconfidence will be your undoing.
They're actually able to do this pretty peacefully. There's no issues this time. They don't encounter the androids, and they find the Dragon Ball that they needed. It's almost too quiet in a way, but it should be fine. They head back to their base ready to spread the good news. But as they get closer to the hideout, they notice something's wrong. The ground nearby is shaking. In the distance, they hear explosions. They rush over to their base. And there they see what's happening. The entire building is destroyed. And they see a small barrier nearby. Dende, Bulma, and Trunks are left behind. And the androids were able to find them. They've actually been watching for a while, waiting for a good moment to strike. And they're glad to see Gohan, Krillin, and Cargo have returned.
They didn't even have to wait. You know what I mean? Nobody fucking with them.
But with a single beam, Android 17 launches an attack that goes right through the barrier, hitting Dende directly. They go for Bulma and Trunks next, but the three fighters intervene, trying to do whatever they can. Trying to keep a low profile, Cargo hands the Dragon Ball over to Bulma, telling her to escape with Trunks. Right now the three are on the defensive, with Gohan using his wrathful form, but even with this, it's not enough.
It's not enough, big dog.
It's more than enough to take out all three of them.
That's what I'm saying.
They're willing to make this fun and try and play a game, prolonging the deaths of these three fighters. Injured, Dende's laying on the ground. Not Dende. Cargo to come over to him. He doesn't think he's gonna make it, and he apologizes to his brother, but he has a better idea. Gohan and Krillin try and fend off the androids, trying to distract them in any way possible. They then notice a huge surge in power as Cargo jumps back in the fight, looking both serious and sad. He's actually way stronger than either of them now. Dende was hoping this. They
fused.
On his deathbed, he decided to fuse into Cargo. It
Damn.
Power boost, but it's only enough to help hold the androids off for now. It becomes apparent to the three of them that there's no way out of this. Likely, they're all
goodbye, Dende.
But Krillin thinks there's another way out. He tells Gohan and Cargo to leave immediately. He's got a plan that may save them.
Solar flare.
Not to argue about it either. Just do what he says because it's their only hope at surviving. They're wondering what he means, but then Krillin launches a solar flare. He tells them now's their chance. As the three of them all fly away. The android's visions start to clear up. And although those 3 fighters got a head start, they have a relative idea of where the fighters went off to, at least the general direction. Krillin was hoping this wouldn't happen, but he looks back and sees the androids following him.
Damn.
He tells Gohan and Cargo to continue flying as he then flies backwards toward the androids. The 2 cyborgs see him, and once again, Krillin blinds the 2 of them.
Not this time,
Gohan
fam.
and Cargo continue flying, wondering what Krillin's doing and hoping he's okay.
Not this time, fam.
Fighting. Krillin is risking his life fending off the androids so the 2 others can escape.
They're gonna beam you in your eyes this time,
big
big
dog.
dog.
Fighters are much stronger than him. If they die, then Earth has no chance at all. But Krillin can prevent that. Gohan and Cargo continue flying, thankfully being able to locate Bulma. They raid around, hoping that Krillin will show up soon.
Best Bulma right here. This is the best Bulma right here, big dog. Don't at me, do nothing, bro. This is the best goddamn Bulma.
Then
sweet baby Jesus.
There's no sign of him at all. Gohan and Cargo try to sense his energy, but they can't.
Oh,
they already lost Dende today.
Damn.
Gohan hopes that they didn't lose Krillin too. He waits. In the dead of night, he goes over to where the fight happened. He keeps a low profile, and luckily the androids are long gone. But his fears are confirmed as he arrives in the area. Nearby, he sees someone laying on the ground. It's Krillin.
Oh,
far away,
dang.
back where Bulma and Cargo are, Cargo senses a huge surge in power.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
While they can't sense anything, the androids feel something from far away. The ground begins shaking and then it suddenly stops. They brush it off as a random earthquake or something. Cargo flies over to where Gohan is and then sees what happened.
That nigga went Super
Standing there
Saiyan.
with Krillin's body in his arms, Gohan is there crying. Now it's Gohan has access Super Saiyan.
Super
Saiyan. With Dende now gone, there's no Dragon Balls at all. Cargo tries to see if he can create some for himself, but he doesn't have the powers. Luckily, he learns that he did inherit something from Dende, the power to heal. Of course, it takes some of his energy to do it, but it's still useful.
And we still got Trunks.
Training Trunks.
Okay.
Cargo has grown up by now, at least in terms of the Namekian standards.
Yeah.
As has Gohan. A few years have gone by since Krillin died. Gohan was able to access that power once more, not knowing exactly what it was, but knowing that it would be useful for him. He can now transform at will.
Super Saiyajin.
So his big goal right now is to try and get Trunks.
The first Super Saiyan, huh?
But still, after all these years, they can't find a way to defeat the androids. But luckily, all this time has given them something else. Bulma was finally able to finish her time machine, and as a last shot, she can send people back in time to try and reverse everything. They give Goku the heart virus medicine and warn everyone of the androids. Trunks wants to go with them too, but they decide that it's better that he doesn't. This is a few years earlier than Trunks originally left.
Oh yeah,
they
true.
Safe, but also, staying back will protect his identity. They want to make sure no one finds out about him, because if they do, Trunks may not be born in the past timeline. But once they return after the fact, Trunks can come with them then. Gohan and Cargo go in the time machine, and they head back to the past. They don't know exactly who to go to, but nearby they send someone that should be perfect for the job. In a wasteland, they find Piccolo training with Cargo. Piccolo's confused to see these 2 visitors. He's never seen them before, but something looks really familiar about them. Not only does future Gohan have an outfit like Goku's, but his tail is there too. He wasn't aware of another Saiyan being here, but he gets a better look at their faces and then sees. The man kind of looks like
Nani?
Oh great, does Goku have another brother that they didn't know about? But they introduce themselves, Gohan and Cargo. Piccolo immediately communicates with everyone telepathically, telling them to get over here right now. It's pretty fun for the 2 future warriors actually.
Bring y'all asses.
And they get to see the people that died before. Gohan's glad to see Goku once more, and Cargo's glad to see Dende and Piccolo. However, they can't focus on reunions. They need to warn everyone about the androids and give Goku his medicine. But there's one other thing that Gohan needs to show off. Super Saiyan. He transforms, and he tells them that he doesn't exactly know what this is, but it seems like some sort of Saiyan form. Maybe the next step beyond Wrathful. He's been trying to see if he can combine the 2 somehow, but hasn't really found a way yet. Although, this golden hair form seems much more stable, not to mention much stronger. Vegeta immediately has the perfect theory. This might be Super Saiyan. As a test, Goku decides to fight against Gohan. He transforms into Wrathful, and the 2 begin dueling. Gohan has a clear advantage.
Of course, it's a wash.
But even with that, Gohan seems to be a bit stronger. He wins the sparring match, and the 2 power down. Goku's proud to see Gohan like this, and President Gohan seems to have a new goal for himself. Piccolo's also proud to see his student, although they're saddened to hear the news about everyone dying. They come to learn the people that
hey y'all, we got packed
Cargo,
up.
Gohan, and Bulma.
Damn.
With Dende then fusing into Cargo, with no other option.
Yep.
To cause all that damage, the androids must have been pretty strong, so they don't take this warning lightly. In 3 years, the time travelers will all return. But for now, everyone in the past needs to...
Because everybody's so far weak, they're so much weaker because they don't have Super Saiyan. And that's saying something.
For the Saiyans, while everyone else has...
But that shit still didn't help.
The 2 depart, wishing everyone luck. Immediately, the Saiyans have a clear goal for themselves. Goku and Vegeta want to try and pursue Super Saiyan,
Of course.
as well as trying to get Gohan to do it as well. But first, they want to see if he can get wrathful.
Damn, already. Shh. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Dr. Gero at 19, bro. Oh my god, bro. I feel sorry for them niggas.
Still hasn't gotten it yet, and according to future Gohan, it was pretty potent for him. After some training, Gohan at this timeline,
of course, it will be. He's a half breed.
Figure out what future Gohan was talking about. At first, he's pretty uncontrollable, but we've seen how strong Gohan gets with the rage boosts. Combine that with Wrathful, and he'll be pretty powerful. The form seems way more potent for him than it does for even Goku and Vegeta. And while they are focused on Super Saiyan, they're not going to forget about Wrathful. They have plans for it going forward. Eventually, after some training, Goku's the first one to get Super Saiyan. And not long after, Vegeta follows too. Training himself, though. Gohan eventually gets it towards the end of the 3 years. And while they are content with Super Saiyan and realize its power, they feel that they could do better.
They can.
Maybe there's even a power above this.
Don't get complacent.
Although, each of them has different ideas of what to do. Goku decides he wants to try and perfect Super Saiyan, wondering if he can improve the stamina and the power of it. Vegeta, on the other hand, is focused on Wrathful. Maybe he could try and do what future Gohan was doing, seeing if there was a way to combine the two forms. After testing them both out, he realized that the two powers are separate. So maybe if he's lucky, he could find a way to use the two of them at once. They keep these ideas in mind, and as for the other fighters, they see some great gains from training too. Piccolo trains with the other humans as well as Cargo, and while they may not be as strong as the Saiyans, everyone can make up for it in terms of technique. Nonetheless, they all see some great gains, and eventually the 3 years pass.
Technique? Oh, these poor bastards right here, bro. These poor bastards.
One of the cities, with all the fighters going over there to see what's happening, they find androids 19 and 20. And someone forgot to take his meds. Goku falls ill from the heart virus. They're able to get him out of there, as Vegeta and Gohan decide to take charge against the
I slapped that goofy ass blonde haired nigga, bro.
And the two Saiyans are sure to keep that in mind.
Dumbass monkey.
Super Saiyan goes up against 19, while Gohan takes charge against 20. 20 seems like a threatening enemy, and this is one of the first few real fights for Gohan. Sure, before, but this is purely one-on-one between them.
Okay.
Kind of scared. They don't have any data on Super Saiyans. Although he's not deterred. Gohan's just a kid. He can't be that strong. And it turns out he is. Gohan's able to beat 20 in a fight. And simultaneously, Vegeta kills Android 19.
They never stood a chance.
He turns around as Gero stretches his arm out to try and take some energy from him. But before he's able to grab Gohan kicks him, breaking 20's arm so he can't steal any energy. What Vegeta did is smart, and he's going to take notes. He destroys Android 20's other arm as well, and is then able to defeat him. Everyone's pretty surprised. Those were the two androids that they were warned about?
No.
Clearly everyone was training for them.
Dang, he didn't even get to the lab yet.
Strong.
He didn't even get to the
On the
lab.
flip side, they didn't realize that the androids were that weak. Well, it seems like they can calm down now. Goku may have the heart virus, but he'll heal soon enough. For now, everyone heads back home.
That nigga was going through some pains, bro.
Future warriors arrive in the past.
That nigga was going through some pains, bro. I remember those episodes. Those screams, those yells. Oh my god.
This time, Trunks comes along too. They look around
and
can't sense any of the fighters, but they also don't see any chaos happening either. The city they go to is partially destroyed.
The big three for the future timeline. That's crazy, bro.
They're pretty confused right now. With
two half-breeds and a Namekian.
They decide to head over to Capsule Corp to get some answers. They're able to find Vegeta and Bulma there, and thankfully they find out that Trunks was born here, as well as Vegeta and Bulma finding out that Trunks exists in the future. But that's besides the point. The future warriors want to make sure that everything is okay.
Again, best Bulma.
He and Gohan killed two of the androids. They were pretty simple to kill. The three warriors are really glad to hear that, although it's kind of saddening because nothing changed in their timeline, meaning the two must be separate. It's a shame, but they'll have to find another way to defeat the androids. Vegeta makes a passing comment though, giving them a perfect way to get around the energy absorption. The three of them are pretty confused. They don't know what Vegeta's talking
about.
Energy absorption? Vegeta wonders why they don't know about it either. And after some explaining, they quickly come to realize the two androids here weren't the same ones from their timeline. Immediately the group gets back together, trying to figure out what happened. Future Gohan, Cargo, and Trunks are glad to see that everyone's stronger, but they're still not sure about 17 and 18. Gohan notes that the one that he killed was trying to escape. He was an old man and he was commanding the other android. After some brainstorming, everyone figures out that that may have been the guy that made the android. Surely they have no proof yet, but it seemed like he was trying to escape to start some plan that he had. After Gohan describes him more, Bulma was able to find out that this is Dr. Gero. And maybe they can get some more answers if they find his
bald nigga.
At first, they don't really have any luck, and it doesn't seem too pressing at the moment. The future warriors realize that maybe the androids weren't activated here yet, and the two that they killed were responsible for it. So even if they don't find the lab right away, they should be fine, right? At least,
wrong.
they assume. They don't know that there's something else lurking about. There is another
demon home.
Since they don't really think that there's any urgency to the situation, the search for Jiro's lab isn't top priority. Instead, trying to train the future warriors is. Even though they may have not altered their timeline, maybe they can train here and try and get stronger that way. But also on their downtime, everyone can try and find the lab and get some answers. Maybe if they do find the lab, they can find another way to defeat the androids without using pure power. But in this perceived period of peacetime, some odd news appears on TV. Apparently, in some towns across the world, people are disappearing randomly.
That nigga taking niggas off the census.
No explanation to these creepy disappearances. No one really knows what to make of it, but they realize they may be under attack by something else. They're not sure how else to explain all these disappearances. Of course, the creature I'm referring to is Cell. Cell still is here in this timeline. Having arrived from another timeline, he's looking for the androids just like everyone else, but surprisingly, he can't find them anywhere. Just like them, he's kind of left in the dark about the whole situation. After seeing the destruction in that one city, and finding the remains of 20 and 19, he assumes that the other androids are probably activated as well. But of course, they haven't been activated. He's just been looking around for different powers to find. In the meantime, he could try and absorb people to get some more energy. But he's slowly growing more and more impatient. He was hoping that maybe the other people
about to crash out,
and during those fights they'd give up enough ki for him to sense so he could find the androids that way. But there's been no fight so far. He can't find the androids anywhere. But as this time passes, he starts to get a creeping suspicion. Maybe the androids actually weren't activated yet. Surely he could have gone straight for the lab right away. He knows where it is and it wouldn't be hard. But in the moment, he realized that they may actually be there, in the most obvious spot. And that would also explain why he senses the fighters swarming around that general area. Maybe they're looking for the lab because the androids are actually still there. He can't believe he's been so stupid.
Oh no, oh dear.
And this is where we'll leave off for now. So, what did you guys think about this part?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Everyone to the lab, and will he achieve his perfection before they get there? Also, how will the future androids be defeated?
If that nigga if he becomes perfect off rip, nigga, they are capital COOKED. Cooked. This is part 3? Oh yeah, part 4. Okay, we go. Rocket punch!
What's up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video.
They are cooked.
Last time, we started getting into the android saga. Not only did we get to see the fighters from the future, but we also got to see what happened because of them time traveling. Cell eventually came to the past. And as everyone else is looking to defeat the androids, Cell's looking to absorb them. However, they haven't been activated yet, so it's a test of time to see who gets there first, and it seems like Cell may have the upper hand. For this part, let's set a like goal of 3,000 likes. Once we hit that, I'll continue the part to this series.
What's about to happen?
Let's pick it from here.
What's about to happen, fam?
We left off with Cell realizing his plan. No one actually knows where the androids were. He's the only one who actually knows the location of the lab. Everyone right now is just searching aimlessly. But he knows exactly where to go. So it's a pretty simple task for him. All he has to do is go over to the lab. He immediately starts rushing over there, not wanting to risk anything, so he powers up. This means everyone else senses him, realizing that he's actually near them. They don't know what this power is, but it's pretty terrifying. And they decide to go check it out. Of course, they're not going to catch up to him. He's so fast that he gets to the lab before they can even tell where he's going. And just as he suspected, he sees 2 androids there, in their pods still. As for our group of fighters, they all desperately try to find where this guy was going.
No, this is not good.
I don't know who this was, but his power was really strong and somewhat familiar. It seems that he's stationary now, so they begin chasing him down, knowing his location. But as they get closer and closer, they sense 2 power-ups from him, scared to see what's happening.
Oh dear.
Never felt before.
Oh, they're fucked.
Something that they can't even comprehend. They eventually get to the mountain where Jiro's lab is.
They are
to even go in, not knowing what awaits them. But there's
oh
no
my God.
Instead of them going in, someone comes out to greet them. It's a green
goddamn
sort of weird monster. He introduces himself. He's Cell, now in his perfect form. They don't know who he is, why he's here, or why he's so strong. But Cell begins to explain. He realizes that they might be a bit lost, so he gives a little bit of his biography. Similar to the other androids, he was created by Jiro, but he's different. He begins to explain. There's no need for him to keep a secret anyways.
What is it? Yeah,
he may as well tell
them niggas cooked.
The androids they were looking for, he was doing the same. And by going to Jiro's lab, he was able to absorb them before they could kill them. So in a way, yes, the androids are dead. But Cell's now here, in his perfect form. And he's a much bigger problem. The group has no idea what to do now. This guy is an enemy. And
These niggas are cooked.
They're absolutely screwed. and there's no way out of this either. They can't escape because Cell's got them right where he wants them. They walked right into their deaths, and Cell laughs, lifting a single hand up, charging a blast. But then, he lowers his hand. He asks where Goku is, wondering why he's not with them. He tells them not to lie either. He'll know if they're lying and he'll kill them if they do. So, they explain, Goku's sick right now. That's why he's
he's going through it right now, bro.
Since he's ill with the heart virus, he couldn't go out with them. And this gets Cell to hesitate. Well, he wants to kill Goku, that is his main target. He wouldn't mind killing all his friends, but still. First of all, what is the point if he doesn't kill Goku too? Second of all, there's no fun in this. If he just kills them now,
those Saiyan cells kicking in.
And decides he may as well show a bit of mercy. Cell tells the group it's their lucky day. Not only will he wait for Goku to wake up, but he'll let them train a bit, giving them some time to prepare for a tournament.
Y'all better live in that chamber. Y'all better live in that bitch.
So that he can have some fun and give them some time to train so they can get a little bit stronger. He doesn't think it'll be enough to defeat him, but it might be enough to help make the tournament more fun. And it means he gets to see Goku and fight him, which is what he really wants. So he leaves them as is, with the group dumbfounded as well, that was kind of a stroke of luck, but still,
no, stroke.
I don't know how they're supposed to defeat
stroke of luck.
Sure, it's great that he didn't kill them.
Thank Beerus, nigga. Y'all about to praise the Beerus.
For a couple days, what difference is that going to make?
No, for real.
They're not too sure. And they begin desperately looking around the lab, trying to find a way to defeat Cell. Maybe they could find some blueprints. Maybe he has something built into him. Well, they find blueprints for Android 17 and 18, which could be helpful for the future warriors, assuming they survive and are able to go back to their timeline.
Dead ass.
Use this, they can blow up the androids there. But it won't
That's
really
crazy. Future Gohan is here. That's crazy.
There's actually another android. And he's not a cyborg like the other.
Oh yeah, 16.
Timeline.
Oh my god, I forgot about 16.
He's actually a full robot. Weird, but whatever. They decide to destroy him right away, until Krillin's up in front of them. Maybe instead, they could reprogram him. They're asking why not destroy him right now. And Krillin explains, if they take this guy to Bulma, maybe they can reprogram the android. I mean, he is a full robot after all, and they have all his blueprints and everything else. Bulma could probably work something out from it. If she was able to make a time machine in the future from some scraps, she should be able to reverse engineer an android and reprogram him.
That's not my Bulma.
Especially since he's a full robot and not a cyborg like the other two. That might actually work, so they decide to take Krillin's word for it, taking Android 16 to Bulma's place. This guy might actually be
we got lucky,
strong,
16.
and if they reprogram him, they have another fighter. That could really help them out a lot. Plus, Goku ends up waking up right after. And they ask him to speak.
Shit, I'm alive.
Interested. This sounds like it could be some fun. And they wonder why he's so calm about it. He tells them, even if they only have a few days, he knows a way to get a year's worth of training within one day.
Y'all better live in that bitch.
Talking about what he explains, the room of spirit and time. If everyone goes in to train, well, they may actually have a chance. He doesn't know for sure, but it's at least worth a shot. And now, it's time to group up the fighters. They're trying to decide who goes in when, and who goes in with who. And with them doing that, I feel like it would go like this. First, Vegeta and Trunks would want to go in together.
Of course.
For a year. Goku would then go in with the two Gohans.
Hey.
They'd have less food for a year, so they'd only be in for about 8 months, but Goku thinks that's enough. Especially since they'd have an extra training partner with them. Right after them, Piccolo and the two Cargos would go in. Unlike the Saiyans, food isn't a problem with Namekians. As long as they have enough water.
Yeah, all I need is water.
Can be in there for a year and they won't need to eat at all. So they won't have to shorten their time in the time chamber. And you know, this actually makes the group a bit more confident. They have their strongest fighters training for at least a year. Well, not Goku and the two Gohans, but everyone else will be training. Plus, it kills two birds with one stone. With the future warriors training, that means they'll be stronger when they go back. Sure, they do have the self-destruct mode now as a backup plan. But this training also means they could fend off the androids in the future with pure strength. That remains to be seen though. First,
don't pack them niggas up.
As for Vegeta, he sticks with what he wanted to do in the last part, trying to improve Wrathful somehow, planning on combining it with Super Saiyan. During their training, he and Trunks begin working on that. As of now, Super Saiyan's pretty strong. The issue is, they only just learned about it. They have access to it, but they realize it's very draining on stamina. As for Wrathful though, it is a weaker form, but it's a lot less taxing on the body. Vegeta and Trunks spend some of their time trying to get a better grasp on Super Saiyan. Not really going on the path of mastering it, but just getting good enough with it so it doesn't take up as much stamina. Really, their main focus is trying to combine the two forms. Vegeta believes that maybe they could combine the power of Wrathful and Super Saiyan together. He's not sure what would happen if they do, but he knows it'll be strong, if it's possible. But in order to do that, they may have to go backwards a bit, going to Great Ape instead of trying to use Wrathful. They are pretty good with Wrathful now. Well, mainly Vegeta is. Trunks is still learning it, but either way they have a good grasp on it. But as for Great Ape, it's a lot easier for them to control, since it's basically the first thing that they've been working with. Now that I mention it, would Trunks' Great Ape be like purple or something? Like I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be someone in the comments asking me to make it purple. You know what? I'm predicting
Fuck it.
right now.
You know what? Fuck it. It look clean too. It looks clean. Fuck it. Oof. Hey, and you know what? I will go in rotation. Cause how many days they have for that tournament? Like, yeah, like 2 weeks. And you know what I'm saying, in the anime and shit like that. I guess, I don't know, a couple of days. Even if a week. Rotation. Oh, y'all done, bet. Next rotation is keep rotating. Y'all are weak.
For the one guy in the comments that's gonna request a purple grade ape, here you go. I'll do it just for you.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
welcome, and now you owe me a favor. Anyways, the two of them begin training with this, trying to combine it with Super Saiyan somehow. And over the next year, they both get a lot stronger. Next, Goku and the two Gohans go in. Instead of working on trying to combine the two forms, they're working purely on Super Saiyan, seeing if they can control that somehow.
Perfect that bit.
Even though they only have 8 months as opposed to a year, they can still make really good use of it. Future Gohan has more knowledge of Super Saiyan than anyone, and with Goku's great mind for battle, they can come up with some really good techniques.
Technique!
To develop Super Saiyan a lot faster. This works for both the Gohans and Goku. Eventually, the three of them are able to master the form, using it without any stamina loss at all. Sure, Vegeta and Trunks may be able to combine the two forms, combining Super Saiyan with Great Ape, and it is pretty strong, but Goku feels that controlling Super Saiyan may be better. They'll have to wait until the fight with Cell though. They'll see then which one is truly superior.
Yeah.
Next, the two Cargos go in with Piccolo. A lot of the time is spent focusing on present Cargo. Piccolo sees the great potential in future Cargo, and decides it's good to get an early start with this one. I'll also say that Cargo probably won't grow up just yet. Even with the year in the time chamber, it's still going to take a bit of time. You'll see an aged version of present Cargo in the next part though, but for this part, he's going to remain small. Although still pretty powerful. Anyways, they get really strong with their training too. But Piccolo will probably be a little bit weaker than he was in the main series, because he hasn't fused with Kami yet.
Oh yeah,
Without
he
the androids
didn't.
running around, they didn't really see any need to.
True.
Maybe now with Cell here, Kami feels it's a good time to fuse.
Uh-oh.
Plus, they have Dende just in case. He's had more than enough training and he could be Earth's guardian with no issues.
Hey.
Kami knows his time will come soon anyways. He's getting really old and this is the best thing he could do. He hopes Piccolo uses this power and wisdom well. As the two fuse into each other,
Kami.
and now, it seems like everyone's ready for the Cell games. They have a few more days,
Super
so some
Kami
of them rest,
Piccolo.
and some of them continue their training. But otherwise, they're all ready. The Cell games arrive, and the first person to actually face off against Cell is Vegeta.
Oh,
He's
Vegeta.
really
Hold
confident
on.
about his strategy.
Let's see Vegeta.
Immediately, he throws up an artificial moon. Cell knows exactly what this is. How primitive. He's going to be using his Great Ape form. Shouldn't he be using that Wrathful form that they've been using? Or better yet, whatever that golden hair form is?
Don't worry, you green bug. Green bug man.
Funny enough, Cell could probably access that power too, but he thinks it's kind of useless at this point. Keep this in mind.
I am not trying to see Cell look like a furry ass bug, bro. I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see that. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. He could do that, huh? He got the sand cells in him. He could look at a fucking moon, and something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. Oh my god, I'm not trying to see that. Oh my god, I'm not trying to see that, fam.
Moon, and instead of going into Wrathful, he goes right into Great Ape.
Yeah,
Cell chuckles.
Silverback.
Doesn't this also make Vegeta a bigger target? What a stupid mistake. But Vegeta also laughs at this notion, as he then begins powering up while in his Great Ape state. The entire arena begins shaking. As the brown fur on Vegeta
spiritual pressure.
gold, he's become a golden Great Ape.
Ugh.
Impressing everyone there, this is a huge boost in power. Vegeta doesn't have perfect control over it, but is still really strong, and it could be helpful. Also, it does make him a bigger target, but still, he feels the power is more than enough.
Damn, so he fighting Great Ape. It's crazy. I was not expecting that. Oh, okay. Okay, so what? We got the 10 times boost was going to Great Ape alone 10 times. Then I guess Super Saiyan, so that's 50 on top of that. Oh my god.
It took him a while to get the hang of this. He was able to access it pretty early on, but gaining control was the real hard part. But it doesn't matter though. He goes right into battle with Cell. Of course, with Vegeta being such a big target,
So I guess Vegeta's gonna target Super Saiyan 4, I guess, with
Vegeta
this.
lands a hit, it's devastating. Slamming a fist down onto Cell, kicking him, whacking him with his tail. Vegeta's attacks land really easily too, and that's just his melee attacks. His beams are huge now, not to mention much stronger. Cell's able to regenerate, but he does take a lot of damage from this. He didn't expect Vegeta of all people to be this strong.
Okay.
He knew he was a formidable opponent, but not like this. Fine, he may as well even the playing field a little bit. And with the artificial moon still up in the air, Cell looks up at
Don't do this.
that same anger
Bro,
that they use in the
bro,
Wrathful
bro,
form.
please, bro.
Since
Please,
they
bro.
have it, he should have it too.
Bro, please, bro.
He does.
I don't know.
Vegeta is kind of pissing him off after all, so he may as well make some good use of that anger.
I don't know what he's gonna look like.
The Wrathful form, powering up as he does so.
So Max, probably.
Physically, the only noticeable difference is his eyes. But other than that, he's grown a lot stronger.
Uh-oh.
And that's how they know it actually worked. This actually makes the fight a lot more even. And with Vegeta's
Wrathful
size, Cell is able to kind of overcome him. And while this form is kind of hard to control, we know that Cell can learn remarkably fast. I mean, you saw what he did with instant transmission.
Yeah.
He'd probably do the same here, learning how to control the form really quickly, getting better during battle.
Oh, damn.
Using this, he decides to weaken Vegeta, going right for his tail. He chops off the tail.
You son of a bitch.
Vegeta powers down, going back into his regular form. Without a tail, he can't go into Great Ape.
How dare you?
He can't use his golden Great Ape. This makes him a lot weaker, and Cell knocks him out with one hit.
You
He's
bitch ass
injured,
nigga.
but still alright.
Senzu
No
bean.
one's stronger than Vegeta, he'll be okay. The next one to fight him is Goku, in Mastered Super Saiyan. Goku is...
Hey, my nigga put up a fight though. He put up a fight. He did way better than he did in the actual shit. You know what I mean? Hey, good shit, bro. Hey. And he wasn't even done. So I'm pretty sure probably the 7-year time skip. Oh yeah, he's probably gonna be humanoid with that shit. Golden. Ugh, hold on.
a bit concerned, but still feels like he can do some damage. If not, there's always Gohan, who does seem to have a lot of potential in this battle. Maybe he'll be the one to defeat Cell, but Goku gives it his all, trying to fight all out. And while Mastered Super Saiyan is pretty strong, he begins thinking during the fight. Vegeta is on a good path. Combining Super Saiyan with Great Ape was really helpful. Goku's losing ground really quickly. With Cell's new power-up, he's a lot stronger. He would have been stronger against Goku anyways, but this makes the gap even wider.
Yeah.
Goku's thinking on his feet, and decides maybe he can try what Vegeta was doing. The thing that Vegeta didn't have was mastery over Super Saiyan. He did have mastery over the Great Ape form and Wrathful, but Super Saiyan is a different thing. Goku has an advantage. He has mastery over both forms, and that may help him. Although he doesn't really know how to combine the two. If he goes into Golden Great Ape, he may lose all control. But whatever, it's worth the risk. He's pushed to his limit by Cell. As Goku then transforms too, going into the same Golden Great Ape form that Vegeta was using. Cell looks up, pretty happy to see this. Just like Vegeta, this will be interesting to fight, or at least he assumes so. He notices that Goku doesn't have control. Unlike Vegeta, Goku's just rampaging randomly. But still, he's in there somewhere, trying to regain control, trying to
come on, Kakarot.
He begins getting hit more and more by Cell, taking a lot of damage.
Oof.
But something catches his eye. He sees the two Gohans calling over to him, trying to make him focus. Goku was even about to attack him, just attacking blindly. But with the two Gohans distracting him, Goku finally regains some of his consciousness, overcoming the blind rampage of the Great Ape. And something changes. Instead of him being controlled like Vegeta was, he begins shrinking, no longer in his Great Ape form.
He doing it first? Oh my god. I'm thinking my nigga about to do it first.
But no, that's not the case. As he shrinks down, they see Goku there, looking very different from what he looked like before. Pushed to his limit by Cell, Goku has transformed.
I thought it was gonna go like maybe like, you know, the yellow route. You feel me? No, this nigga went straight to Super Saiyan 4. Nigga, you are cooked. Nigga, you are cooked. Nigga, don't even bother regenerating, fam. You are cooked. It's not gonna help you, fam.
Once more. Now in a new state of Super Saiyan.
Nigga.
They're not too sure what this is, but it's definitely strong.
Death.
It's the Wrathful form combined with the power of Super Saiyan. In the context of the scenario, let's call it Wrathful Super Saiyan. But to avoid
AKA Super Saiyan 4.
any confusion, we'll refer to it as Super Saiyan 4, which is what it is. With this new
that
power-up,
nigga
Cell
is
loses.
cooked.
Goku's incredibly powerful like this.
This is not even fair at this point. It's not even fair. This nigga skipped 3 levels, bro. This nigga's, I lied, 2 levels. He skipped 2 levels, bro. It's like, it's not even fair, nigga. It's not even fair.
He can't believe it. Kakarot surpassed him even though he wasn't doing the same thing. It must be because he mastered Super Saiyan and Vegeta did it. Well, at least Trunks knows now for when he goes up to fight. Or if he goes up to fight.
Yeah,
it doesn't really look like that because now Goku's getting the advantage. Seemingly he might be able to defeat Cell now. Even Goku doesn't know his own power. It's amazing. All he needs to do now is land an attack that erases every bit of Cell, enough to counter the regeneration. As for Cell himself, he's faced a lot of damage and is pretty drained from regenerating so much. He's being pushed into a corner and is getting desperate.
What to do?
But wait, He was able to unlock the wrathful form, right? So maybe he could do whatever this is.
Goddamn copycat, bro.
And figures out a way to do it, he may be able to. As he's being beat up more and more by Goku, Goku senses something weird.
Oh, damn.
Of his sanity, brought to a point of extreme anger.
I'm not
while in his new wrathful state, he begins powering up even more, trying to tap into Super Saiyan somehow. He knows it has to be in there somewhere. This pure anger, he needs to take a hold of it and use it for power. Cell begins shouting, trying to access this. Goku knows he needs to prevent this somehow.
You gotta
ready to launch it right at Cell. Whatever Cell's doing, it's working. His power's rising, and he's on the cusp of doing something new. Goku needs to end this quick. He launches the Kamehameha and makes a direct hit on Cell. The power of it is insane, and this should be the end of the fight, right? Well, Cell was able to survive.
Oh
and
dear!
As the blast dissipates, they're terrified at what they see. This is where we'll leave off for now. So,
oh my god!
Next time, leave any thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'll be sure.
I am not even trying. Super Saiyan 4. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I was thinking Vegeta was gonna get it first. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. And you know what's crazy? I think people were speculating that shit too back in the day about Cell. Like, what if he went Super Saiyan? Or like if he was in Super Saiyan, because he had lightning too when he came back after he blew himself up and whatnot. So you know, who knows, man. You copycat ass. I can't respect it. You just a copycat, bro. A glorified copycat. I can't respect it. I really can't. But I am not trying to see what the hell he looks like in the next episode. I am not trying to see that. But damn, Super Saiyan 4 off rip. Holy crap, bro. What's the multiplier for Super Saiyan 4? Cause I know Super Saiyan is 50, Super Saiyan 2 is 100, Super Saiyan 3 400. I don't think they legit give like a legit multiplier for like Super Saiyan 4, God, or Blue, Instinct. You feel me? I don't think they ever like legit did that. But oh my god, he should technically he should still be cooked. Technically, but then again, this is early Z, so this is not GT, so it's not gonna be as potent as in GT. So I guess not. But damn, Super Saiyan 4 in the Cell Saga, that is crazy. But yeah, that'll be a video. Thank you guys for watching. You feel me? Guys, enjoy this reaction. Hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Don't worry, I have not forget. I am definitely gonna do the other two series y'all don't want to check out. Cause I think he did like a remake of this one. Y'all told me I'm gonna check it out. Also, the one with Goku with Frieza's potential, crazy. But yeah, love y'all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.